Having heard Pritam and Sunil, it becomes very difficult. And the topic assigned to me is again do's and do nots, rights of investors. So it is slightly more challenging. Namaskar, Kolkata. I am from your city. I can't speak Bengali, but I am from Kolkata only. So I represent an organization which is 140-year-old. In our country, we do not have many organizations which have such kind of a standing. Even the party which has ruled most, Congress, is younger than us. Reserve Bank of India, State Bank of India in its the current form was formed in 1918. So, with 140-year history, the exchange still has relevance. As introduced, BSE is having largest number of companies in the world. 5,800 companies are listed on Bombay Stock Exchange. In the journey of this 140 years, we have touched a market capitalization of 1 lakh crore. So that kind of wealth was generated. That wealth is shared by these 2 crore investors which are in this market. So the stock exchange has told that BSE is having largest number of companies in the world. We are 11th largest company in terms of market capitalization. By market capitalization, what we means? All these 5,800 companies shares multiplied by their market price gives the market capitalization. So we are at 11th largest. NYSE is at the top, and at 11th rank, India ranks. We are 3rd largest in terms of currency futures. This was a product which was launched at BSE just 2 years back, and in 2 years, we have garnered a market share of 40%. All these new developments, you are listening that BSE is 11th largest, BSE is fastest stock exchange into the world. Does it matter to the investors? Does it matter to the dealer? When you go and buy a share, you always know that some information, the price of a share depends upon lot of information, whether it is company's information, whether it is economy's information, whatever information. So information at that time gets discounted. Like connecting with the fastest stock exchange, or like watching match in a stadium or watching match in sitting at home, there is that kind of a difference. When you are watching match at Eden Garden sitting and you are feeling that, you know, the signal will be mixed, it will be sent to satellite, and then it will be again telecast. So the amount of time which it takes, and if you are sitting at Eden Garden and you call your son at home and tell him that next ball it will be 6, he will be surprised, पापा ने तो जादू कर दिया, पापा को कैसे पता चल गया कि 6 होगा, next ball out हो जाएगा, कैसे पता चल गया? Because he is having an advantage. He was sitting at Eden Garden and we are sitting at home. There is amount of delay. So this delay similarly is in the stock market. If you are connected with the fastest platform, you can get best price. You get latest information. You don't get stale prices. We have borrowed this technology from Nasdaq, from Eurex, and then our speed was 200 microsecond. What is a microsecond? Microsecond is 1/1,000,000th part of a second. We cannot imagine second, then imagining a 1,000,000th portion of a second is again very. But these terms are very important for us. These terms are very important for a dealer, for an investor, for a day trader. These terms are very important. So BSE is now operating on 6 microsecond latency. Means if you put an order at exchange gateway, you will get a confirmation back within 6 microseconds. And our next competition is Nasdaq, which is 5 times lower than BSE, 30 microsecond. 20 years ago, we could not have thought of all these things. 20 years ago, the market was limited to Lawrence Range and Dalal Street. And the entire universe, if you wanted to buy a share of a particular company, you don't have a choice. You have to call somebody, some friend, boss, मेरे को 100 शेयर रिलायंस का दे दो, 50 शेयर टिस्को का दे दो. And we were at the mercy. Whatever we have given order, on next day, if we look at ET, we used to buy at the highest price. Our buy used to be happening at the highest price. And whenever we used to sell, we used to see our sell used to happen at the lowest price. सर गलत बोला कि नहीं? यहाँ काफी अनुभवी लोग बैठे हैं. आज वो सारी चीजें बदल गई हैं सर. क्यों बदली? आज हमारा रेगुलेटर सेबी ने आने के बाद में टेक्नोलॉजी, प्रोडक्ट और रेगुलेशन, इन 3 चीजों पे काम किया है सर. टेक्नोलॉजी ने सर आपको बाजार आपके हाथ में लाके दे दिया. जो बाजार के लिए आपको एक दिन वेट करना पड़ता था इकोनॉमिक्स टाइम्स का, वो बाजार आपके हाथ में मोबाइल पे है, वो आपके इंटरनेट स्क्रीन पर है. यू कैन कॉल योर ब्रोकर एंड सी, बॉस इस प्राइस पे मेरे को बाई करना है और मेरे को इतना ही शेयर बाई करना है. सो टेक्नोलॉजी हैज हेल्प both ways in price discovery and giving you a choice. By having demat, they have given you a choice. You can buy even one share. Earlier we don't have a choice. We have to buy in lot. 50 का टिस्को होता था, 100 का रिलायंस होता था. If we had a money to buy that unit, we can buy. Otherwise we never used to have a choice. The market was confined to few people. Market size was very small, 400 crore. Now you can imagine the market size has gone to 5 lakh crore average. If we include all the products which we trade, equity, derivatives, currency, and very soon commodity will also come under SEBI. It has come under SEBI, and SEBI will allow the existing equity stock exchanges to give this choice to you investor through the same platform. So that technology has helped you, given you a choice. You can decide what to buy, when to buy, at what price to buy. And the problem of physical shares, which used to happen earlier, bad delivery, like you are having, if you get some shares which are bad delivery, then you are in mess. You have to wait for 3 to 4 months. Now the entire transaction is complete in T+2 day. If you buy share on Monday, on Wednesday, your account is credited with the shares and debit. You have to pay the money before that. If you sold, your money is with you. Even if there is a shortage or auction happens, even that is well taken care within T+3 day. This kind of a framework doesn't exist with this kind of population, this kind of retail involved anywhere in the world. But there are some statistics which are again very discouraging, like we are still hovering with the investor base of 2 crore only for quite some time. Out of 125 crore population, we are having just around 2.4 crore demat accounts. So this shows very poor acceptability or poor reach of stock market. In spite of having the market in your pocket, we are not able to penetrate. We are not able to penetrate. SEBI is taking lot of actions for financial education. Means collectively, I think we securities market might be doing more than 5,000 investor program throughout the country in a year. We are trying to go to place like Belonia and Itanagar and remotely inaccessible people. So the effort is taking time, definitely, but looking at the current demography, with 125 crore populations, with 20 to 25 crore household, definitely in next 15 years, we will see this number will increase to at least 8 to 10 times. From current base of 2 crores, I am hopeful that in next 10 to 15 years, we will have an investor base of at least 15 to 20 crore in next 15 years. So the wealth which is there by these 5,800 companies, these people will be chasing. The equity size is, as of now, the market capitalization of India is around 1 lakh crore. We have touched 1 lakh crore, highest market capitalization. We at BSE offer many products. We started with equity, then we have equity derivatives to hedge your risk, then we have currency derivatives to hedge your forex risk, then we have various products on debt, NCDs, fixed deposit, warrants, then this indirect equity through mutual fund, which was available through IFAs, now is available on stock exchange platform. Like you are buying shares, you can ask your broker to buy online mutual fund for you. In your same terminal where you are buying shares, you can buy mutual fund. Even you can buy mutual fund for a night. If you have a excess money for a day, or like if you are a trader, if you don't have any money for, which you are going to use for overnight, you can invest the money for a night, and next day the money will be in your account before 9 o'clock. We want the entire CASA's money, current account, saving account money, which is lying with the banks, should get invested, and you investors get benefit. So by overnight investment, we can get around 7% return, which in current account, we are not getting any interest, and in savings account, we get an interest of 4%. So if you invest your money for a night, you can get, and this will be very big money if you calculate. If you are a salaried person, you get your salary by end of the month. You are not going to spend the entire money immediately. So you can put some money for 20 days, 10 days, and you can earn some extra 3% interest. Pritam has told about asset allocation, goal allocations. Mr. Sunil has told about Scores website. I was planning to touch Scores website and toll-free number. But Sunil has covered both these points. When we buy shares, honestly, this is everybody's human tendency. When we have to buy vegetable, we do fair amount of work. We go to 2-3 places, and at least Bengalis, we go to 2-3 places. नहीं ये मछली अच्छा नहीं है, ये चावल अच्छा नहीं है, ये सब्जी ठीक नहीं है. Similarly, for household items, fridge, TV, we do some research. But again, if it is share, then we work on tips. Tips of friends, relatives, उसने कर लिया, मेरे पास में एक SMS आ गया, मैंने वो buy कर लिया. So this doesn't work. Pritam has told you that this doesn't work, this never works. We have to give some time. And now a lot of information is available. Earlier information was not available to people. Now a lot of information is available. We have access of internet. We can search anything on web, and we can take appropriate decision. We can decide whether this company is good enough to be purchased or not. We can look at promoter, product. There are many criteria. On BSE website, there are research report of 1,500 companies are available. 1,500 companies research is available on BSE, and next 15 is available on 1,500 on NSE website. So in India, normally 3,000 companies are traded on any day. So the entire 3,000 companies research you get ready. These research reports are prepared by independent people. So there is no bias. You can take decision whether the amount of information which is available, even in addition to research reports, we have shareholding pattern, we have quarterly results, we have annual reports available on BSE India website. BSE India website is a website where around more than 5 lakh hits are getting on BSE India website. So BSE India website में आप जाइएगा, आपको कोई भी कंपनी है जो 3,000 कंपनियों में अवेलेबल है, आपको उनकी इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल जाएगी, उनके प्रमोटर्स के बारे में मिल जाएगा, उनके कॉर्पोरेट इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल जाएगी. कई बार ऐसा होता है लोग समझते नहीं है, नाम बदल गया कंपनी का, फिजिकल आपके पास में फिजिकल शेयर पड़े हैं, आपको पता नहीं चलता है. आप उसमें जाइए, आप सर्च करिए, आपको पता चल जाएगा ये पुराना नाम है, ये नया नाम है. यू कैन टेक डिसीजन looking at the amount of information. Please do not go by tips, which honestly has never worked. Whether it is personally or professionally, I have seen people coming to us for complaints. We have seen people have lost money when they have worked on tips. SIP is again something which we should definitely, SIP is systematic investment plan. We can start minimum from 500 rupees. But everybody, as soon as a person gets a job, I'll suggest you start at least a 500 rupees SIP. It will give you a lot of returns. It will give you it will encourage you to have a savings habit. And all this is available on a click of mouse from mutual fund platform, which is traded at both the exchange, BSE Star MF and NSE MF. So all this physical things which earlier used to happen is now available online to you. You don't have to run to any IFA and submit forms and give checks. Everything is systematic. Like you pay for your bills, you can buy mutual fund through payment gateways, online transfer. So your money can give you some extra returns always. Some do's and do nots which I have to, as a stock exchange, I have to tell definitely. Sunil sir has told that always deal with SEBI registered entity. Whenever you go into any broker's office or any branch office, you will find always there are some posters are there, their SEBI registration certificate is there. In case you have any problem, on those certificates you will find investor cell number of exchange is available, website details of exchange is there, email address of exchange and SEBI is always there, email address of the broker compliance officer is available. You can directly speak. And this scores website which Sunil has talked is honestly very, very, very interesting and very powerful website. I have seen investors getting reply within 15 days, 20 days. Earlier, things were not that clear. Now, as soon as you log and you give a complaint on website, scores website, you are assigned to a particular officer. And it is his responsibility to ensure that the complaint moves. Otherwise, it will escalate to his superior. So, whenever there is any problem, whenever there is any issue, please use this scores website. This is very investor friendly, and honestly this will help you in redressal of your complaint at the earliest. SEBI has asked stock exchanges and depositories to send SMS at the end of the day of whatever trades has happened. So you might be getting, you as an investor, you as a trader, you might be getting messages from the exchanges that this much amount of trade you have done into the exchange platform today. So if you are not getting, please approach your broker and update your mobile number. Similarly, we are sending email also. If you are not getting, please get your email address updated into the broker's database, which finally gets updated into the stock exchange database. So every stock exchange is sending this information. Every DPs are sending information whenever there is any transaction happening in your account. Whether shares are coming or going, you get immediate information. You get a SMS. Means in Calcutta, one incident happened and one investor was very educated, very well aware. As soon as he came to know there was a debit of so many shares, he approached his broker and his complaint was immediately resolved. Honestly, that amount was more than 1 crore rupees. But that complaint was resolved because the investor was very vigilant. We at BSE offers you investor protection, like in case there is a default by broker, we will pay you a compensation of 15 lakh rupees. In case banks, this amount is 1 lakh rupees. But if there is a default at the member, and the exchange will compensate you to the extent of 15 lakh rupees. This much compensation is not available in any platform, anywhere. We at BSE are having 15 centers throughout the country. You can go approach, give your complaint, go see the prices. You can use the facility for reading the quarterly results. All this information is available at these 15 centers. Calcutta center is at the Horizon building next to Haldiram at Exide. You can visit the center. There you will get booklets about the your do's and do nots. You can check your trade confirmation there also. With this, I complete, and I thanks ET again for having this wonderful seminar at Kolkata.